Hello, I'm going to tell you how to make nominative plural and genitive plural in Latin language. We are going to deal with medical terms. I'm going to show you some examples. Let's start with nominative plural. As you remember, we have five declensions in Latin language. All five declensions will have different endings in nominative plural. Let's start with the first declension. First declension. As you know, first declension consists of feminine nouns with ending "a" in nominative singular case. What about nominative plural? It will be ending "e". For example, "ala" means a wing. Wings will be "ale". "Viena" means a vein, just one vein. "Viene" means veins. So first declension in nominative plural will have ending "e". You can see it. It's digraph pronounced like "e". Let's deal with nouns of second declension. Second declension in Latin language consists of nouns of masculine and neuter gender. Masculine gender has ending "us", neuter gender has ending and ending "on" in nominative singular case. In nominative plural, they will have masculine gender ending "e", masculine gender, and ending "a", neuter gender. All nouns of neuter gender will have ending "a". Here you can see their endings in nominative plural, "e" and "a". Let me give you some examples. Nasus means a nose. If you want to make plural form, nasus, you can see ending "us". It is masculine gender, so plural form will be nazi. Nervus means nerve. Of course, nazi is a little bit strange to use plural form for nose. But anyway, nervus, it's a nerve. Plural form will be nervi. And let's take some neuter gender. Ligamentum, it means ligament. Ligamentum means ligament. Ending so it means that it is a neuter gender. In plural form, in nominative plural, it will be ligamenta. Ligamenta. Okay, let's deal with third declension. As you remember, third declension is the most complicated one in Latin declension. In third declension, we have all three genders, masculine, feminine, neuter, absolutely different endings, a big variation of endings, but one common feature. In genitive case, they always have ending "is". All nouns of third declension always has ending "is". What about nominative plural endings? Masculine, feminine gender will have ending "s", and neuter gender will have ending "a", and there is some examples with ending "ia", rete, retia, rete, retia, but mostly it is "a". Let's show me some examples. Remember, when you deal with nouns of third declension, all endings you add to the stem, and stem we take from genitive singular form. We remove ending "is" and we can get the stem. For example, in the word tooth, dents, dentis, masculine gender, it is tooth. How to determine stem? We should take genitive singular form, dentis, remove ending "is", and we will get the stem. So stem will be dent. Dent is the stem. We took from genitive singular form, dentis, we removed ending "is" and got the stem dent. Tooth is masculine gender, so if we want to make teeth, we have to add ending "s", and it means teeth, dentes, teeth. One more example. Let's take neuter gender, foramen, foraminis. we should determine the stem. We should take genitive form, foraminis. Foraminis is genitive form. We should remove ending is and we will get the stem foramin. To the stem foramin, we add ending a and we got foramina. Foramina. Well, let's go on. Forced declension. We also have forced declension. Forced declension consists of masculine and neuter gender, endings us for masculine gender and ending u for neuter gender. Arcus, cornu, for example. What about nominative plural? Masculine gender will have ending us, so it stays the same, and neuter gender will have ending ua. Arcus in plural form will be arcus. Cornu, a horn, in plural form horns will be cornua. It's quite easy. And the last declension that we have, it's fifth declension. Fifth declension, I need some space for it. I will write it up here. Nouns of fifth declension. It is feminine gender, of course. And we have in anatomical terminology just one example, facies. And in plural form, ending is the same. Facies in plural form, ending is s. So facies stay facies. Nothing has changed. It's about nouns. As you know, we also in anatomical terminology use adjectives. Adjectives will have plural endings too, in case if our noun is plural. We have first group of adjectives. First group of adjectives means adjectives that have different ending for different gender, like longus. For masculine form, we have ending us. For feminine form, we have ending a, longa, and for neuter gender, we have ending longum, longum. What about their plural forms? In nominative plural, they will have the following forms. Longi, so nominative plural masculine ending for adjective for first group is ending e. For feminine form, longe. And for neuter form, longa. So endings. E, e, a. In nominative plural, first group of adjectives have endings e, digraph and neuter are longi, longe, longa. What else? Thyroideus will be thyroidei, thyroidea will be thyroidean, thyroideum will be thyroideum. All groups, all first groups adjectives will be declined according to this pattern. Also we have second group of adjectives. Second group of adjectives has the same masculine and feminine form and special ending for neuter form, like frontalis, but for neuter gender we will have ending ye. Frontale, frontalis, frontale, frontalis, frontale. What about their plural endings? In nominative plural, they will have endings s and ia. Ending s for masculine and feminine gender, ending ia for neuter gender. Example, frontales, masculine form, frontales, feminine form, but neuter form will be frontalia, frontalia. It's about second group of adjectives. Also, we have so-called third group, actually it's second group, but it's exceptions that have one form for all three genders, simplex, multiplex, and teres. They will have the same pattern like second group of adjectives. So, simplex will be declined like second group of adjectives in nominative plural. We have to determine the stem. The stem is simplex is the stem, and add necessary endings. If we want nominative plural masculine and feminine form, we will add simplices. If we want neuter, we will use simplicia. Simplicia. It's about nouns and adjectives, and let's do some tasks. For example, you should put into plural form into nominative plural such word combination like lateral, 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 ligaments, lateral ligaments. How we are going to translate? We start with noun ligaments. It's plural and it's a nominative case because we can ask question what? Ligaments. Ligaments will be ligamenta, ligamenta. Now we should deal with lateral. Lateral is adjective of second group. Our noun ligaments in plural form, so lateral must be in plural too. Second group of adjectives has ending ia because we need neuter ending. Ligaments is neuter, so adjective will be in neuter form. Lateralia, ligamenta lateralia is the correct translation. What else? If you want to translate long canals, you should start with the canals. As you remember, canalis is noun of second declension. Genitive form is canalis, masculine gender. We remove ending is, got the stem canal. Canal is a stem, it's masculine gender. So we can see in our table that masculine gender of third declension has ending s, and we have to use ending yes. Canales. Long, it's adjective of first group, canales plural and masculine, so we have to use ending e, and longus will be longi. Canales longi. So you can see how plural number works in Latin. It was the lesson about nominative plural. Also, we have genitive plural. Right now, I'm going to explain genitive plural. I need the clean blackboard, so let's make the heading genitive plural. Genitive plural. Genitive plural. In genitive plural, we have to deal with all fifth declension again. First declension, third, second, fourth, and fifth. Let's start with the first declension. First declension consists of nouns of feminine gender, and in genitive plural it will be ending arum. Ending arum. Second declension will have in genitive plural ending orum. What about third declension? Third declension has two sets of ending and ending ium. Later I will explain all cases when we have to use ending ium. Fourth declension, masculine gender, will have the ending just a moment, and fifth declension, feminine gender, facies, will have ending erum. Facierum, for example. Okay, venarum, genitive plural of vein. Costarum, genitive plural of costa, rib. Nervorum, genitive plural of nerve. The next, third declension. Dentium, for example, dentium. Fourth declension, cornuum, and fifth declension, I already gave you an example, facierum. It's about nouns. Maybe arise the question, when do we have to use ending and when do we have to use ending ium for third declension? Let's discuss all cases when in third declension, we have to use ending Let's discuss it. First of all, we are going to use ending when we deal with imperisyllabic words. Imperisyllabic, it means when noun in nominative case have one number of syllables, but in genitive case another number of syllables. It's called imperisyllabic nouns. These nouns must be terminated on just one consonant, like foramen, foraminis, You see, foramen, it's imperisyllabic noun, because foramen 3 syllables, foraminis 4 syllables. Foraminis, it's 4 syllables. Foraminis, it's 4 syllables. Sorry for interruptions. So foramen, foraminis, foramen 3 syllables, foraminis 4 syllables. It means that this word there is imperisyllaba, different amount of syllables. In the stem, we can see just one consonant. Stem is foraminis. In the stem, foraminis, we can see just one consonant N. Foraminis, just one consonant. In the stem, we removed ending is. Foramen is the stem, just one consonant N. In this case, when the stem terminated on one consonant and the word is imperisyllabic or imperisyllaba in Latin, we have to use ending In other cases, we have to use ending ium for perisyllabic nouns, and for nouns nouns which stem has 2 consonants, like dens, dentis. Stem is dent. Dent has 2 consonants, first consonant n, the second consonant t. So in this case, we have to add ending ium. Dentium. And when we deal with perisyllabic words in Latin are called perisyllaba. Perisyllaba means equal amount of syllables, like basis. 2 syllables in nominative case and 2 syllables in genitive case. In this situation, we also have to add ending bazium, in spite the fact that it's just one consonant, but anyway, it's perisyllaba, so we have to add ending ium, bazium. What else I should mention? There are some exceptions. Was is vessel. Was is vessel, and as you remember, It's noun of third declension, was is neuter gender, but however, in genitive plural, it declined like noun of second declension. Was will be vasorum, because it is an exception. Vasorum. Pay attention to this. What about adjectives? Let's deal with adjectives in genitive plural. Okay, I need clean blackboard again. Genitive plural of nouns and adjectives. Adjectives in genitive plural. Genitive plural. First group of adjectives. First group of adjectives will have in genitive plural the following endings. For masculine gender, ending orum. For feminine gender, ending arum. And for neuter, orum again. Example: longorum, longarum, longorum, longorum, longarum, longorum. It's first group of adjectives in genitive plural. What about the second group of adjectives? Frontalis, frontalia. Masculine and feminine and neuter gender will have the same ending. Ending ium. Ending ium. Just one ending always. Frontalis will be frontalium. Frontalia will be frontalium. Second group of adjectives always has ending ium. And such things as comparative degree. Let's mention. Comparative degree will have ending um. Anterior, it's comparative degree. In genitive plural, it will be anteriorum. Remember that in comparative degree, the whole word is the stem. Anteriorum, posteriorum, superiorum. And our exception simplex will be declined like second group of adjectives. Simplex will be simplicium. That's it. If you want, I can give some examples, of course. For example, you need to translate such phrase. Nerves of the vessels. Let's deal with the cases. Nerves is what? Nerves. Nerves is nominative plural. Of the vessels. Of what? Of the vessels. It's genitive plural. So nerves. Nervus is a nerve. It is noun of second declension. Nervus in nominative plural is noun of second declension. Masculine gender will have ending e, so it will be nervi. Of the vessels. Vessels is exception. In spite of the fact that it's third declension, we are going to decline it like second declension. Vasorum. You have to memorize. It's genitive plural form. Nervi vasorum. Nervi vasorum. And that's it. Nothing difficult. Okay, what else we can translate? Maybe lymphatic vessels. Let's translate lymphatic vessels. Let's translate it and put in genitive plural. Lymphatic vessels. It's nominative plural. Vasa lymphatica. Lymphatica. In genitive plural, it will be vasorum. Lymphaticus, first group of adjectives, so ending orum, because vasorum is neuter. Lymphatic-orum. Vasorum, lymphaticorum, genitive plural of lymphatic vessels. That's it. I wanted to tell you about nominative plural and genitive plural. I think that's enough. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.